Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again for more of our Gencon Bonanza Explosion Blog coverage here live at Gencon 2018. Thanks in part to all of our amazing Kickstarter backers who helped set us here. Huge thanks to them. These spectacular companies that donated games for our Kickstarter so we're able to come here. And of course our big sponsors, Tasty Mystical Games and Mini Games. Click on those links, throw money at their faces. Right now we are at the Key Master Games booth and we're about to talk about Space Park with the designer himself, Henry. So hey Henry, what is Space Park?
Space Park is a board game about riding rockets to explore the galaxy and visit extraordinary destinations.
Nice. How's it work?
On your turn, you'll see that there are 7 destinations that are all interesting and feature amazing art by Brian Miller. There are going to be 3 rocket ships that are spread across the 7 destinations. And on your turn, you're going to be choosing to visit one of the destinations that has a rocket at it. Now, when you visit a destination, like say on my turn I choose to visit Cosmic Canyon, you take the action associated with that destination, and in the case of Cosmic Canyon, that would be gaining 2 sun crystals. So I would take those and put them into my supply, and then after I take my action, and this is kind of the twist of the game, the rocket that was positioned there gets moved along to the next available destination in a kind of clockwise orbit. So it's really quick turns with simple actions. Players are going back and forth, taking actions, and these rockets are always moving around and changing what options are available for the other players.
So it says 1 to 4 players, so how does the solo work?
Well, if you see here on the Astral Arcade, there's a robot called Scout, that when players visit there, they can take control of Scout. And normally Scout is a helpful presence in the game, but when you're playing solo, you're actually pitted against Scout. Scout is trying to become an autonomous robot, it seems, and it keeps wanting to take back its own controller. So that's the vibe of the solo game, playing against Scout.
It says ages 14 plus. I'm assuming that's for like chocobo reasons. What do you think about the actual like age range would be for like being able to understand it?
I think that, you know, an 8-year-old could get their head around this game pretty easily. We've designed this game to be teachable in about 5 minutes, and
nice.
That's something that's important to us, is just having games that can easily get down on the table and reduce that friction of like learning a new game. So I think it's great for kids.
All right, very, very cool. That is this is upcoming, correct?
Correct. So this is a pre-release here at Gencon. Copies are going to be sent out to our Kickstarter backers in September, and then we're having a wide release in October.
All right, fantastic. That is Space Park from Key Master Games. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check that one out. If you're enjoying this Gencon coverage, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. And in the comments below, let me know. What should we do with the moon? We just leave it there, we're not doing anything with it. What would you do with the moon? You're the president now, you got billions of dollars. What would you do with the moon?
I would take a page from Newt Gingrich's 2012 presidential campaign, where he suggested that we make a lunar base there.
Yes.
And that's about the only idea I would borrow from Newt Gingrich.
I'd bomb it. I would just bomb it. I would be at a test site, I'd bomb it and I'd see what happens. We'll let what happens will happen. But let's drop some A-bombs on the moon. If you're enjoying this Gen Con, let me know what you would do on the moon. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.